8 laps the distance. Norm Wadley on the flags. Mike Tweet to the white line. Green flag. Mike Tweet leading the charge in the corner, up on top, the 80 of Van Hoekelum with the charge around the outside, down the back chute. Van Hoekelum running second, George Austin in the 91 car running third. Mike Tweet still your leader in the 2T, coming off turn number 4. Van Hoekelum, Austin, Skip Jackson in the 12R, now running fourth. Mark Wilson fifth in the 20 car. Continuing to hold that advantage, Mike Tweet in the 2T. The race now for second. Van Hoekelum and George Austin. Top 2 transfer to the A main event. So the battle there for that second spot. Mike Tweet continuing to hold the advantage. Mike Tweet out of Huxley. Van Hoekelum in that Parker machine, Tony's Auto Parts CarQuest American Challenge racing machine. Here comes Mike Tweet, your leader. Austin running that Kevin Nugent sprinter. Kevin out of Greenville, Indiana. Still Mike Tweet holding the advantage. Van Hoekelum, George Austin, and the 12R of Skip Jackson. Tweet will be looking for the white flag on this circuit. Tweet holding on to that sizable lead. White flag, 1 lap. Van Hoekelum holding down that second transfer spot. Off the 4th turn, 2T, Mike Tweet.
We're green once again, the second 360 National Heat event. Ricky Logan, your leader into that first turn to 44. Todd Bishop, that 86T. Here comes Steve Wares on the high side, and that Dingus Lounge 4 working for the number 2 spot. Larry Penniger, the second. That 11L working on the inside. That Brady Trucking. Todd Bishop in that Albright Heating and Cooling 86Ts running second. Your leader in that Hoffman Engines 44, Ricky Logan. Now Penniger into the number 3 spot. He's looking at Bishop for the transfer. We're only taking 2 to the A main. Todd Bishop in that transfer spot in that Delano Oil Company 86T. Penniger, that Lafredo Produce 11L working on him. Running 4th in that Dingus Lounge Great Western Car Rental 4, Steve Wares. Running 5th, the unsponsored 8 of John Greenwood. It's your race right now in turn 2s for that number 2 spot. Penniger goes up top, working on Bishop down the back chute. It's Bishop and Penniger. Penniger up on the cushion now. Bishop down low off of 4. Penniger in that Lafredo Produce 11L goes in the number 2 spot. Your leader in that team affiliated 44, Ricky Logan. And now we got Ryan Ayerson. Looks like motor trouble coming to stop on the high side of turn 4. Getting ready for the single file start, and they get around that 4th turn. We're green. John Greenwood, all messed up. Now you race up front, Logan and Pinniger. Larry Pinniger the second. That 11L car working hard, that Northeast Home Improvement 11L on the inside, and 3 and 4 goes into the lead. At Hoffman entrance 44, Ricky Logan in the second spot. We're taking the top two to the A main. And now Greenwood in trouble, and he just heads into the infield. He's had enough of this stuff. Motor smoking, and he gets out of the way. We're back. Green one more time. Larry Pinniger the second, and that Brady Truck Equipment 11L out in front. Ricky Logan in that team affiliated 44 in the number 2 spot. Running third, Todd Bishop, that Delano Oil Company 86T. Running fourth, Lyle Sylvester in that Napa 12. And now Wares in that Dingus Lounge number 4 moves into that 4 spot. White flag, this time down. The live leg service 11L takes the white flag one more time around. Larry Pinniger the second in the lead. Ricky Logan and then Hoffman Engines 44 out of Little Rock running second. And now Brady off the throttle down into turn 3. Or Pinniger, Larry Pinniger now picks it back up and goes. Is he going to make the feature? The race for the A main. He hangs on for second.
From flagman Norm Wadley as they move towards the white line. Billy Bell on the bottom. Brett Golick sits in behind him, goes down to the bottom. Darren Key in the 03. The 48, Bob Thompson running fourth, being chased by the 98.3 of Curtis Thorson. Billy Bell in the lead, car number 17. That Denko Corporation American Challenge Sprinter. Golick into Jim and Brett Golick. Hunter's Clinic Racing Machine out of Newton still running second. The 03, Darren Key and the Dick Easterwood chassis. Billy Bell running away from the pack. Golick still running in that runner-up spot. Bobby Thompson in the 48, trying to move on the 03 of Darren Key. Jerry Crabb off the throttle in the 12X. Bobby Thompson moving in. It's still Billy Bell, your leader in the Team 17 racing machine. Brett Golick out of Newton, holding on to second. Darren Key still holding off the 48 car of Bob Thompson. Your leader under the flag stand, the 17 of Billy Bell. Golick, Darren Key, Bob Thompson, Curtis Thorson, Jeff Whitehead, Randy Wagler, Ed Perryman, in that order. The 98.3 doing a little dipsy doodle, coming off two. He gets it running once again. Billy Bell looking for the white flag, coming off turn number 4. It's Billy Bell.
We're green, fourth heat underway. The race up front, Snodgrass on the high side, Ergenbright down low. And Snodgrass in that G&D Electric, 24 GD out in the number 1 spot, running in the number 2 spot in that Strawberry Point Drugstore 8L. Tom Lenz running third in the Dennis Associates, Mike and Billy Moomow 11, Archie Ergenbright. Ergenbright back now on the inside, working to get by Lenz in that 8L. You race for second. Lenz and Ergenbright side by side out of 2. Lenz up on the high side 8L. Ergenbright and 11 down on the bottom. You race for that transfer position. Only the top 2. Now Ergenbright with the advantage down the front chute. Lenz staying right with him. In that 8L. Jocko's Auto Parts 11. Ergenbright now in the number 2 spot. Lenz in that Wally Steelcraft 8L. Getting a challenge now from the Superwash 8B of Bruce Williams. Williams at 8B now moves into third. Now looking at Ergenbright, your leader all alone. That Bob's Custom Trophies 24 GD, Dwight Snodgrass. Your race is going to be for that number 2 spot. Ergenbright in the 11. Williams in that 8B. Williams drops to the bottom out of turn 4. Ergenbright up on the cushion. Williams goes to the bottom. Ergenbright drops the bottom in 1 and 2. Here comes Kenny Williams, and that's 16. Moving up in, challenging for the number 4 spot. Your leader, Dwight Snodgrass, in that Napa of Indianola, 24 GD. Running in the number 2 spot. That Dennis and Associates, Mike and Billy Moomow, 11. Archie Ergenbright running in the number 3 spot. The Hurryback Club, AB of Bruce Williams. Your leader now, Snodgrass, with a straightaway lead over second place. We're taking the top 2 to the A main, the 360 National Championship race. Be the white flag. Dwight Snodgrass out of Indianola, Iowa, leading that 4th heat with 1 more time around. Running second, Newton, Iowa's Archie Ergenbright. Running third, Berwick, Iowa's Bruce Williams in the 4th spot. Blakeburg, Iowa's Kenny Williams. That 16 cars moved up into 4th. It'll be the checkered flag as he comes out of 4. The Napa Auto Parts 24 GD, Dwight Snodgrass.
Virgil Brandt, Jim Nichols to the white line. It's green. Virgil Brandt into the corner. Crawley up on the high side in that beautiful blue number 87. Past Haynes, now running in that 2nd position. Jeff Haynes not so quick to give it up, however. It's a dandy race into 3 and 4, out 4. The 41 car, Virgil Brandt, still your leader. Haynes are running 2nd in that yellow 16A